Alright guys, I just wanted to show how to remove your baffles from your 13 cross country if you have D&D slip-ons. Try these guys. Easiest way you're going to be able to tell if you have D&Ds, you're going to have a screw hole right here, and it's going to say for competition use only. And so that screws into your baffle, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to spray WD-40 around that and then spray it in the other side. I'll show you. End of those dots there, where it has like a splotch farther down towards the end of the pipe. That's where it meets, and you're going to want to hit that with PB Blaster or WD-40 as well. Basically what you're going to do is once you hit that with WD-40 and PB Blaster, you're going to need a lot of wood. I didn't even have enough, so I had to use some cinder blocks in between. Basically what you're going to be doing, hitting the end of the pipe that comes out the back of the bike onto a piece of wood so you don't damage it after you've sprayed it. And this piece will start working its way out. And so once it's gotten most of the way, you can kind of wiggle it out, but you're going to have to get it pretty far. So that's why I had to use all these boards. And I will post an after video and a before video showing the difference in sound. Oh, one last thing I forgot is all that you have to do, take them off, loosen up your heat shield clamp, and loosen up the clamp for the actual pipe. And when you put it back on, you want to make sure your pipe clamp is at the end of the pipe. I might actually throw a picture of the instructions into the video. So I just wanted to take a video of this because it really sucks that it happened. I tried watching out for it. I even said in the paper, be careful not to damage the muffler housing because it won't be covered. I did the same steps as the first one, which the first one went fine. Second one, I was hitting it on the boards, just like I started all the way up on the highest board the first time, or on the second time, which I worked my way up on the first time, so maybe I should have done the same. So the only thing I did different, and I dropped the pipe as I was working the thing out, and it landed on the ground. So, I mean, yeah, it's not terrible, but it's definitely there. So I don't know. I'll either just try touching it up or leaving it and seeing if, I think maybe I can just touch it up, but I also thought about seeing if D&D would let me just purchase, because I know it's not covered, so maybe they'll just let me purchase a new pipe. But I don't know. It's not horrible, it's just not great. Really unfortunate. But this is the only way that they show how to get the thing out. And looks like, unless you're super careful, you might end up damaging. I mean, I was being as careful as I could be. You might want someone to hold the boards for you. That might make things easier. It's a little bit wobbly. But yeah, you might end up damaging your pipes, taking out the baffle. So just watch out for that. I wanted to make sure everybody knew at the start of the video. Thanks. All right, guys, little update. I just got out of rotary, and because the metal was a little mangled, so I just smoothed it up as best as I could. And yeah, it's a little mangled, but it's as good as I could get it. So I didn't want to try anything too crazy. I tried a hammer a little bit, but I don't think that's going to do anything other than blow the pipe out the other way. So I think that's the best it's gonna get. I don't know if I should. I can't tell if this is aluminum or steel. I want to say it's aluminum, if I had to guess. Or maybe it's stainless. I don't think it's... I'm not sure. You guys let me know if you know what it is. I don't have any high heat paint on me. I might touch it up later. But that's as good as it gets for now. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I have the baffles out of my cross country. I'm actually changing the speakers too. I thought it just had the kickers, but apparently it has the Alpines. With these bars, you can't use the straight Allen keys like they do in the Witch Doctor's video. It's also nowhere near as easy as it looked in that video. I don't know how he was getting those bolts out, but it's like impossible to get to those. I had to actually cut an Allen key to get to them. But another thing, I don't know what kind of, these must be like cheap finished, like they look good, but they must be finished cheap, because I literally just barely tapped this one with my Allen key and it got a scrape. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Somebody can let me know what brand this is, but I'm just gonna have to touch that up, I guess. They scratch like nothing. So, but yeah, the bike's a little loud with the D&D exhaust with the baffles removed completely. I mean, it's not bad. It's way better than it was with the wrapped baffles. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna try an unwrap. Well, I already did unwrap one actually, and I'll end up putting them back in. But so what we're doing, this has been on here for a while, so you can't just unwrap it. A lot of people talk about unwrapping them. There's no way. So I'm using a rotary tool, cutting it in half. I go across, make sure to not hit the baffle core. And this is what I've come up with. So I think this will give me a decent volume and sound without being quite as loud. I think this will be good. I'm making a mess though. But yeah, I have videos of everything, so I'll post an update once I get the unwrapped cores into the exhaust.